Hey, what's up YouTube? 17th of May 2020, beautiful Sunday morning. Wasn't supposed to be nice today, but it is. I'll take it. Hey, we're back on the 1969 John Deere 140H1. Successfully installed the loader, which is pretty cool. Got the rear PTO done. There's videos on all that stuff. If you're interested, go back in my playlist for the 140H1 and you can find everything I've done with this thing so far. Today we're putting the body pan back on it, so I got it sitting there. Haven't got any bolts in it yet. Went down to the hardware store, picked up some carriage bolts for the front there, and one of the body mount, it has a 1-inch thick rubber piece and bolts out either end. This one was broken, so I dug around at the hardware store and found this. I think it's like a rubber freeze plug, but it has the right size rubber in it and a 5/16 bolt, which is what this had. I replaced the bolt with a fine threaded 2-inch long grade 8. Didn't really need to be, but that's what they had. So I'm going to replicate the one that's good with this one and get the body bolted down. I have purchased a replacement seat for it, but got to do a little straightening on this pan. I think it's been pushed from the rear, and it's, so I think we'll put some, maybe like an eye bolt or something through the hole for the taillights and get a pull on it, and then jump up and down on that corner right there and go kind of tweak that, make it better. Maybe not perfect, make it better, and that should do okay. I'll just hook a chain to it or a strap to it and hook it to the front of the boat or something and just make it go forward, and that will be that. So we're gonna get the seat pan on, all bolted down, get it straight, get the seat put on it. That's pretty good. We do got to get the tiller put on it. Here's some of the things I didn't really think about. The mount for the front end loader used the pins that the number 33 tiller uses. Can we see them? Yeah, right there. So, and those are doubled up, so it needs all of it, right? I really want the tiller hanging on the back because it really needs weight back there. The tires in the rear barely touch the ground. So I think what we're gonna have to do is I'll probably put it up on the left pull the rear wheels, and that piece that comes out here, I think I'll cut that off and then drill through it and drill through the frame and put its own bolt in there. It'd be a heck of a job to drill it, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to free those up and put the tiller on it, so we'll do what we gotta do. But that'll be all right. Be good when it's done anyway, right? All right, I'm gonna go to work a little more, get this body mount stuff dealt with. It's fairly boring. Do it off camera, and we'll bring you back when we start straightening out the body a little bit. All right, see you shortly. Well, I had to go get another one of those rubber things because the time it was all said and done, this side was broke. See it right there? One on the other side. So they're good. So I put a long bolt through them. I put a locking nut on them so they can squish down, but they can't pull up. So yeah, it's all good. Neighbors are running a saw. It's all good. So the steering was loose. Here a month or two ago, I tightened up the big nut down under the battery tray that's on the side of the steering gear there, and then, you know, fast forward to today, it's loose again. So I took the nut all the way off and see what the heck was going on. It stripped. So it did tighten, but then it'd get loose. So it turns out it's a 5/8 bolt fine, national fine thread. Went down to the hardware store and I got a bigger one. I mean, it's still 5/8 fine thread, but it's wider. So I'm gonna thread that thing back on there. You can only just get a wrench on it. You get about 1/8 of a turn per stroke. So it's gonna take about 5 more hours to get this thing on there. But let's get that thing on, and then we'll see about straightening out the pan on this thing a little bit. All right, work continues. It's taking all day, but it continues. I got the nut put on the steering gear, put the battery box back in, battery back in it. And I started working on pulling this bend out of this fender, and I'm making good progress. I might be uniquely qualified for this one. So I just reset the block so that I have something firm to hold the back of the fender. I've just been jumping up and down on the where it was bent, and I almost got it. I'd say, whoops, right into you. That's pretty close, really. Let's set up and do the other side. We still got the back. Those little to straighten out, but that's pretty good. Tractor's not sitting square right now either. Better. Wow, not bad. I just go in and tap this out with a big hammer. Let me go get a big hammer. All right, got a big hammer. Not a very good swing. Big wrench. Big wrench. Pretty close. Right on. Okay. I probably have to. Well, that's not too bad. Man. I thought those were really pushed in on the back, but they don't look that bad now. I'd say it was looking pretty good. Let's see about a seat. Well, it looks like I can use these 4 holes. Did some test fitting. 5/16 bolts. Alright, see if it's anything lines up. There's a million holes in these things. Universal seats. Good looking seat. Probably be a kind of a pain to bend. But hey, it'll be fine. Yeah. Is there an easy way? I doubt it. Slide around. tried the bolt before I put it on here. And it was fine. Alright. On the cooperated. Mixed. Shoot. Missed it. By the width of the bolt. Alright, well. This is going to take a little fitting. I'll get back to you. The U.S. military ought to make tanks out of whatever John Deere made them springs out of. I have destroyed 4 drill bits with cutting oil, and I cannot put a hole in it. Incredible. So, I'm off the width of the hole, the width of the bolt. I don't need much. I need something so to get back a little bit. Let me show you my idea. How about an offset bolt? So I'm about ready to tack this one together too. So this is the function. It's fairly straight. So I just cut the threads off of another bolt. So I can thread this one into the seat. It'll sit on that head because I didn't put any weld on it. And this will go through the hole in the spring. I can put a nut washer on the bottom side. So let me tack this one up. Well, what do you think? Think it'll work? It's hot. Let's go try them. Let's go try them. I thought this was going to take like half a day to do all this. It's like 4:30 or something now. But look at that. Fenders come out nice, didn't they? I'm happy with that. Alright, these are for the rear. I got to thread them into the seat. Bolts in the front, they were a little bit squished together, so I put a spacer in there. Let me put you up on the stand again. See if we can get this seat done. Then next for this is rework the bracket for the loader so that I can get the tiller on it. Alright. There we go. This bracket's all the way back, by the way. As short as I am, my legs are long for some reason. Or I sit long in a seat anyway. So I want it back as far as it can be. Let's see. Just gotta go that way. Yeah. Okay. I believe. Let's try this again. Haven't turned the wrong way. I was right the first time. I guess. Wow. It's like it's just not quite enough. I'm gonna have to make some different ones. Stay. Yeah. Let me fiddle. Let me fiddle. Alright, I made some different ones. This time I welded them head to head. Give them a little more space in there. Yeah. Alright, let's try these out. Okay. New and improved offset bolts installed. Let's try it. Everything about this bites me. Guess if you buy the cheapest seat on eBay, you might expect this fitment issue. Another slippery little dude. That's really going well. Yeah. I'll show it to you when I get it on. Alright, it's on. They worked. Took a little fiddling, but hey, it's on there. It's on there. What do you think? Starting to look like a 140 again. With the patina look. Yeah, we'll restore this tractor one day. Still got a lot of things to do. I got to move those front towers forward a little bit because the head doesn't fit. We can take care of that one day. Make the hood fit better. But yeah, so we fixed the steering thing. Got the body straightened out. Got it bolted down. Everything took forever, but it's done. It's done. Got the seat on. Looks good. Hey, pretty stoked. Maybe later this week I'll cut those brackets back here so we can get the tiller mounted. Again, just going to shorten up the rear support on the front end loader bracket, put it up on the lift, take tires off, take cut off wheel, cut them off, drill it. Gosh, I hope that frame's not as hard as those seat springs. My goodness. Anyway, we're gonna have to torch it. That's all we can do. All right, gang. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate the comments. It's always a lot of fun. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. If you are, thanks for coming back to the channel. Hit the bell notification for being aware of the next video. I do have all the different tractor projects, including those two, in their own playlists on my channel. So if you want to see other videos on the H1, they're in their own playlist. The H3 playlist, the SX75 in there, and the STX38. These are stuff I'm going to get into tomorrow because I got to get these out of the garage so I can make a little room, put the van back in. So, gang, thanks again. Catch you on the next video.